Welcome back to Project Ozone 3. Yeah, you probably didn't expect another episode of this. I thought I'd have a bit of a change and give me an excuse to actually basically build more stuff at being Omnifactory, bigger structures and stuff like that. Lots of stuff going on in that, but I'm not going to show it on camera. It would just be too slow if I actually put it on camera. I wanted actually to hurry on a little bit further with it. So I thought we'd jump back into Project Ozone 3, which is got a few updates since I last actually did this. A lot of items have been deleted, but we left this by looking at armor. Now, armor, do I have it in my backpack? I do not. And my backpack doesn't rearrange. Let's just pop here. It was like the dreaded armor, wasn't it? Dreaded. Yeah, we have a bunch of different kinds. We have the boots. We have the pants, trousers, whatever you want to call them, leggings. And we have the helmet. So we need all four of those to be repaired. Now, there are a few mechanisms for repairing this in order to get further in the quest line. Here's the quest line. We've got more than halfway down this now, and you can see this got this transparent effect now due to the update. So we need to get to refined corallium, and that just needs us to pretty much have undamaged dreaded abyssalinite. Well, we can try it with damage, first of all. That would be even easier if I've made some corallium up, because it's just EMCable. So we can just go and do that. And let's see if this is... That's a workbench. No, I want the high-tech... Is it a high-tech bench? Is it the... Yeah, it is the high-tech bench. Yeah, I'm not going insane. Okay, and let's just get this sort of configured like that. Will you upgrade? You will not. Okay, and that is the right recipe, right? That did look right. Yes, it is the right recipe. Good. So we do have to actually repair this stuff, and there is no diamond anvil. That's the one I was thinking of last episode. So instead, we have to go for a few options. You can go and build the item repairer. That comes from Actually Editions. And there is apparently an amulet as well. I don't know what the amulet's called. It's probably one of the Ember ones that aren't actually named like Amulet of Repair. It's, in Ember, it's something like Paddle of Rebuke. Never mind. That's a different reference for you to look up on the internet. Yes, so we could go ahead and build an Empowerer. However, I think there is another option. Someone did say in the comments last episode, there is the Energetic Infuser, which I've got here. And that has an Augment. And the Augment can take in Liquid XP, or Essence of Knowledge, or whatever it's called, and will let us repair stuff. So the Flux Reconstruction allows for damaged items to be repaired, will no longer recharge items while this is in. And do I have a nice little power source around here somewhere? Well, technically that is a power source, but I can fly, so that's not much of a problem. Let's just get some conduit out here, and wow, that's a weird effect. Yep, I'm on the default resource pack just because I hated that skybox with the face in the sky. That was really annoying me. Regardless, let's go and grab a few things. Conduit, please. Do I have any conduit spare? Just a couple. Well, I have the top tier of conduit, but even the tiniest tier is fine. We just want to hook this up to here. And then... do we have any space for this by default? I need an upgrade. The upgrade would just be the hardened upgrade kit. Just grab that and apply it. That will give us some augment. Well, one space for augment. And then we need to basically dump in some liquid XP or essence of knowledge or whatever it is. That will be over in our other world. See that visual issue is still happening. Never mind. Let's jump back over to the other world and let's see what I've got available. May even be able to bucket this in. Do I even have a bucket or a tank in my backpack? I do have buckets. That'll do. I could just build another ender tank and go and grab it from there, but do I have it in the back here? Do I have any of this? What do we have? Essence bucket. It's mob essence versus actual sort of... Well, let's see if that actually works first. Otherwise, I may have to generate some more. Let's give this a go first and see if it actually will just accept. And if it won't, well, I'll have to go and do a couple of things. Okay, that isn't going to work. So let's just grab an XP Drain Singularity Tank. And let's hope that that works. We'll see in it shortly. And then we're just going to get some more conduits. We're going to get the liquid kind this time. Ender conduit would be nice just for our speed point of view. And let's just dump this underneath. So, oops, that's in the wrong slot. I need my sword to be in the first one. That to be in the second one. There we go. So, underneath here, we'll just pop this down. And then in fact, I don't even need that one, do I? You know, I can just get rid of you. And then I can just put my XP drain down and stand on it. There we go. Let's just configure this. So you are going to be extracting always. And then I need my... Do I have a... I hope I have on this playthrough. Yes, so Yeti wrench. Yeah. And let's insert always. That's fine. Everything should work there. Okay. Are you going to fill? You're certainly grabbing liquid XP from me. Are you outputting? Do I need to configure the sides? Come on, let me select the tank. No, you're not going to let me... Yeah, okay. Can I ladle this stuff in? Just manually? There's my liquid XP bucket. Nope. How am I going to get the fluid into here? Honestly, auto input enabled. Will you pull in fluid that way? I don't know. Let me just do a couple of quick tests. Apparently it's Essence of Knowledge. You can't use liquid XP and you can't use Essence. You have to convert them first for this particular machine. So fine. We'll just go ahead and do that. Where are you? Just need a machine frame. And that should get us everything we need to repair everything. So fluid... Dictionary converter, we can put that down there. And now, hopefully, if I then... Can I put direct extraction, or I'm just going to put this one further away? I'm not going to set the multiple channels, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to put in a couple of separation there. Put our liquid drain. And this should let me select what is the fluid, basically. So, before I do that, I'm just going to turn off extract. A second. I put another ender conduit down. You can always extract. You can always insert. There we go. So liquid XP. And then can I just select which output I want? Non-selected. I should be able to select things. No. I need to remember how to use this thing. I thought that would be it. Well, let's just see if we need to fill it first. Okay, let's see. Are you now going to let me? Maybe it just needs power. Fluid dictionary converted really needs power. Liquid XP can go to Essence. Essence can go to Essence of Knowledge. Oh, is it going to be... No, Liquid XP can go directly to Essence of Knowledge. Okay, that should work fine. It works, it's just not intuitive. You have to select an input fluid first before you select the output fluid. Even if you're providing the input fluid and it's in the tank, it doesn't automatically detect. That just would be nice for Industrial 4 going to update that. But no, regardless, we're getting Essence of Knowledge out of this side. And then we can probably then select this to be always active. And there we go, Essence of Knowledge. Good. That should give everything it needs to actually repair our stuff. Yeah, look at that. Fully repaired, or coming up to fully repaired pretty soon. So I'll do that with all the 4 pieces. And 3 of them are now done happily, so let's go and make sure they do actually work. So Corallium, we'll just get that recipe. Corallium helm, we can shift click it in. Yep, that works, good. Corallium chestplate, good. And leggings. And finally, we just need the boots. Are you finished? Nearly, not too far. And then we've got 3 of the 4 quests complete. So that's going to get us that. And then into Rhodium armor. Okay, Rhodium. Okay, what's Rhodium armor when it's at home? Rhodium armor. Do we have everything we need for that? Rhodium ingot. Do I have any Rhodium ingots? Rhodium ingot. What do we need? Smelting Rhodium dust, which is circular. Well, we can get it from tulips, but is there a better way of getting Rhodium ingots? Arc furnaces, no. Let's just take a look. Is there anything else we can get molten Rhodium from? That doesn't look too good so far. There must be some... crystallized Rhodium. Okay. Comes from crystallized Rhodium shard. Comes from crystallized Rhodium fragment. We're obviously going to want to duplicate these, which however we actually get them. And they come from dreaded Shoggoth flesh. I need to go and look up some options for that. But in the meantime, we have everything we need for that. So the Corallium armor should be done. Corallium boots. Done. Quest? Yeah, quest. Okay, and that's 10 rack. We've got plenty of other rack we can claim in other quest groups. You know, up here, for instance, there's a lot over here for the very seeds, stuff like that I'm not really going to worry about. I'm mainly just worrying about the armor so far. So I want to get fully far on in that quest line, and I've lost where the quest line is. You're around here somewhere. Come on, have I gone past it? Probably have. Should be able to make it. Grab this transmutation gem, and that will get us down to 2 out of 10. But we do have a transmutator. And hopefully that doesn't need any power. We can just drop it down and put stuff in it. Now, one of the ingredients you can put in it are this dreaded shard of abyssal night, and we already have them, and they do have an EMC value, so that, yeah, that should be easy enough to make. Let me just, I think I've already put them in there, haven't I? Dreaded, yes I have. So I can just grab a stack of them, and we'll just convert them over, potentially. I think it does need the liquid corallium to work. Let's just see. Corallium. Do I have any liquid corallium? Looks like I do not. Okay. Let's just take a look at the Rhodium recipe again. Is it going to need something like that? Rhodium. Transmutation. Does not say what that is, but I assume that's going to be the liquid corallium. It would be nice if it told me. Maybe it's in a book somewhere. Regardless. Transmutator fuel. Yeah, it still doesn't say. But I'm going to assume it needs some kind of tooltip there to tell you what it is. Regardless, that should be good for now. And let me just go and grab where I need to get that liquid corallium from. Over here in the Abyssal Wastelands, I assume this is the stuff we actually want. Let's go and just grab it and let's see whether that is the correct stuff or not. Let's pop downstairs a little bit. Oh, a little bit closer. Don't want to get shot by anything. Yep, liquid corallium. And it's not replenishable, so yeah, having a few buckets of it will be handy, no doubt. And then we can just head back with our usual teleporter, well, dislocator. And let's just go and head to our void world, and let's see if that actually works. Did I just use that same thing again, or did I use the pillar? I used the pillar. Good. Okay, and there we go. Can we just bucket this stuff in? No. Then can we tank it in and pour it? Let's just get a tank that's got stuff in it. Tank. Quantum tank that has some essence. I can probably grab that out with another bucket if I can make another bucket or two. I've got 62 buckets spare, so I guess that, you know, half a stack will be enough. I hope. Let's just grab you. Grab that. That's emptied it. And then we can just grab the liquid corallium and let's see if we can pipe this in. There we go. And where's my ender fluid? Seem to be piping a lot of fluids this episode. No, you won't accept it. Really? Unless it's sided? Nope. You're definitely not going to accept it. Right, off to read the wiki. We'll take any corallium sort of stuff as a solid, not a liquid. So, will you run? Yes, you will. Okay, that was just my mistake. Sorry about that. And let's just get rid of you, and let's just take this quantum tank back then, I guess. And I guess I'm not going to actually need that. I'll put those away. And there we go. Rhodium ingots. And that's shortly going to become irrelevant now because I'm just going to dump it straight into our system and then ask for some Rhodium back. And let's just get a full stack. There we go. Job done. And let's just put some of this refined corallium back. And we should be able to get to Rhodium now. So let's just look for the Rhodium armor. Rhodium. And then we can just grab each one of those. So the helm, the chest plate. I think one stack should do it. Shouldn't need more than that, I don't think. Yeah, looks like it'll be fine. Okay, and we'll just store the rest of this Rhodium in the system. There we go, Rhodium. Claim. On to the next one, and that's infused lava. Is infused lava? Oh, that's armor plus. That's nothing to do with. Oh, we've gone past the abyssal craft. You know, I know some people do like abyssal craft. I can't. I just can't. It's one of those. It's those. The Shoggoth things. Every time it discouraged me in the Sevtech Ages as well. I got to the Shoggoth and they were just awful. The fact you have to walk around and sort of try and get them to spawn pillars, and well, someone's probably going to comment saying, haha, you're about to hit another point where you need about 60 Shoggoth, but let's hope not. Okay, so we need to get infused lava crystals for the next step, which is just a block of infused lava. Is that just a circular? It looks like it's circular. Yep. So infused lava crystals is infusing lava with a regular lava crystal. Okay, fine. Tell me what that actually needs. Any ingredient would be nice. Do we have any way of making this? Am I not all lava crystal? Is it always just embers? That's a shame. That's the other mod I don't like in the back. Never mind. I must have got it sometime. It can be attained by mining all lava crystal, apparently. So we do have those. I did get them earlier, just because I haven't played in a while. It means I didn't have any around. And it has an EMC value. So cheaty, but at the same time, so necessary. So infused lava crystal, that's great. And we will get a full stack and get through that. So the infused lava helmet. Yep, one. And the chest plate. I know there's a lot of armor crafting in this episode, but we have to get through them, and hopefully, well, you can get through them as fast as I can. So let's do that. That should be all of them. Quest, yep, thank you. And moving on, we're into Rhodium Samurai. Okay, Rhodium Samurai armor, Rhodium plate, which is just Rhodium ingots, which is fine. What's dread cloth? Can we make dread cloth? Honestly, such wonderful names. Dreadium, dread cloth, dread fragment. You know, that's just it's just one of those things. Let's just take a look again. So we want a dreadium plate. So dread cloth. We want to make one of those, and I'll just make two of them. Yeah, I'll just make two of them, and then we'll just go and get it to make a one of these as well. So we'll just put both of those in our system. And that should be really easy. Whoops, not one. I want a full stack, please. And that can get that quest done. So, Rhodium Samurai armor. Where are you? Rhodium Samurai. There it is. Okay. And we're getting quite a few of these done in one episode. I like it a lot. Obviously, not a lot of infrastructure, but this gets us towards the top tier of armor, which I'm very, very happy to actually get towards. Yep, there we go, another one. All right, so we don't have that many left. I'm gonna boron nitride. Now, someone in the last episode said I looked ahead, and I can't remember looking ahead, but I may have looked ahead and see what the requirements are for boron nitride and quit. So let's see what this requires. Cubic boron nitride. Okay, cubic boron nitride is a material used in machining. If you want to machine really hard materials, I think it's cubic boron nitride. I'm sure any machinists in the audience who's watching can correct me. But if I remember rightly, it's basically the next step up to basically hard turning or hard machining. So it's extremely expensive as a material for tools, but it will go through a lot of stuff, basically. So cubic boron nitride into pressurized hexagonal boron nitride. Okay. And that's crystallizing boron nitride solution, unless we can actually make it some other way. No, it looks like that's going to be the only way. So boron nitride solution from NuclearCraft. Oh no. I haven't gone into NuclearCraft. I see what the commenter is probably referring to. Fluid enricher. So, no, that's not going to help. Chemical reactor, however, will. Ammonia. It's almost like I've been playing Omnifactory and just chemicals are returning to haunt me. Boric acid in a chemical reactor reacts the two things to get boron nitride solution, and water, ammonia is chemical. Oh, it's almost like I haven't been doing this. Nitrogen and liquid hydrogen. Yeah, shall we leave this for another episode? Maybe. So in order to make a lot of the stuff with NuclearCraft, you have to sort of get graphite. Now, did I ever go through and craft this stuff? We have a few, well, I've got lots of graphite ingots. What I actually need, however, is the graphite dust, and I've got one of them, and it's not EMCable. Thankfully, you just need a pulverizer to do it. I don't think I've actually got that as a crafting recipe. No, I do not. So I don't have a pulverizer somewhere clearly configured for this kind of thing. I don't think I've really set up machine recipes in this pack. Unlike in the others, we've just got general crafting recipes. I think I just put them through from that point of view. So we are going to need probably a pulverizer and just to get that going, really. So pulverizer, and let's just get it started. In fact, before I do that, let's just look at the chemical reactor, because we're going to... type in the right place again. Chemical reactor, because we're going to need quite a few of them, and in fact we can't EMC it. We can EMC the electric motors, the machine chassis, glowstone, servo mechanisms, etc., but we can't do the advanced plating. Advanced plating, everything in there is EMCable apart from the basic plating, and the basic plating is lead, which is EMCable, but graphite dust. Now we can also make graphite dust from extreme reactors, but that still requires me to go and basically crush graphite in some way. So I've no option really other than to crush graphite. There is the crusher, manufactory, sag mill, etc. I have a sag mill already over the other side of things, so what I could just do is make a bunch of it. So let's just get some graphite together, and let me just put this, because we're not going to get the rest of the armor quests, unfortunately, this episode. There's the Abyssal Knight stuff, and we just sort of bypassed that. So let's just put that away in our system and never ever talk about it again. You can go away. You don't even exist. It's fine. It's fine. This samurai armor looks a lot better. Anyway, yeah, where was I? Eating some s'mores. So, yes, we need to go and get that graphite going and get that over the other side. So let's just grab some graphite and let's head over to where my Ender IO machines probably still are, if I remember from last episode. And they're just below the surface over here, somewhere. Down here. Yes, they are. Sag mill, maybe. Yep, sag mill. So that's going to start processing graphite, which is good. And do I have any sort of hopper into this? I would like a hopper. And I probably don't have a hopper in this. No. That's just a shame. I don't have a wireless crafting as well. That'd be really nice if I set this up in every mod pack, but sometimes I just forget what I actually want to do. I'm avoiding embers. I got through it for the actual quests, and we hopefully shouldn't need any more of it. So let's get that graphite out there, and then we can make a few of the plates, I think, and that'll get us some chemical reactors, which we can use maybe next episode, and craft ammonia again. That just seems to be one of those things that are constantly being needed by these packs. Fine. I do appreciate the fact that more realistic stuff is being made. It's one of those things that if we play multiple packs, it's a slightly annoying thing to do. So back over we go, and then let's get the system to actually craft up that stuff for us rather than do it manually. So we can't get it done because we can't do EMC. We're going to have to make the basic plating manually. So basic plating. Yeah, so do I have enough lead for this? How much lead is in the system? Lots. Okay, let's just convert all this into basic plating. And basic plating is going to be made into the more advanced kind. And that is using tough alloy. How much tough alloy do I have? Ooh, probably enough. Yeah. And we already have one spare. Let me make sure I just put both of those things into our EMC system so I can always get more later. Yes, so we then can make the chemical reactor. Once we make everything else. And how many of these do we have? Let's just EMC that. The machine chassis and tough alloy. This is the thing I just put in here. Tough. There we go. Put it in. So the machine chassis we can make. And I'm also going to put one of those into our system as well. So electric motor and machine chassis. Yep, let's just make another one of those. That'll do. And then we need a servo mechanism, which should be easy as well. And you can go make 2. Burn you. And now we can make chemical reactors. Good, NuclearCraft. Oh dear. Okay, so I can't EMC those. Such a shame. But if I just make a bunch of each of these motors, machine chassis, and servo mechanisms, that should be easy. So servo and machine chassis, so chassis. And what was the previous thing? Motor. Okay, motor. Okay. Each of those 3 things can go in here. 1, 2, 3. And we can make a few more chemical reactors quite easily. Okay, so that leaves us open into heading into NuclearCraft, basically. If anyone wants to put any tips for anyone else down in the comments, because I haven't looked at it yet either, please do so, and we'll come up next episode and see what we need to actually do for that. I need to do some more research, clearly, for that. Some other things, I did actually craft a wireless crafting terminal. I haven't actually set it up yet, but that was just the same stuff I did in the other pack, so it just needs basically a wireless... did I not already create a wireless access point? I thought I'd already created a wireless crafting terminal, but it just disappeared, so it may have been replaced with this wireless crafting terminal 2 mod version. Is there a... What is that? It's just corrupted because of all this. I basically removed the resource pack that was causing all the problems, and or my problems, I should say, and it sort of causes this kind of effect until I reload the pack, and the pack takes like 15 minutes to load. So, oh, you know, we do have a wireless access point, so I must have clearly had a wireless terminal at some point, and it's been removed. So that's online. Can I actually just charge this back up if I remove the augment downstairs? I thought I had wireless charging, but maybe I don't. I need to go and check that as well. Let's remove you, and will you charge if I just dump you in there? You will. If I just grab you, will you then let me access the system? You will. Good. Okay, so I'll just leave that in there to charge. And we don't have an infinity booster, so let's just check that as well. Infinity booster. I have one of the cards. Okay. And is that everything that's needed for this? Magnet card, infinity booster. It's normally on the other end. If we just go to this, do you have a card in there? Yeah, so there's like a booster card for this side to increase the range, which is the wireless booster, and you're not EMCable. That's fine, even if you're not EMCable. Wireless booster. If the submaterials are, then that should be okay. And some of it isn't. Yeah. Okay. How about ender dust? Are you just... Really? Are you not just ender pearls? Just ground up? Yeah, it's just different types, that's all. Yeah, there is different types. Fine, we just need to pulverize some ender pearls and that should do that job. So that can go into the seg mill as well. And in this pack they stack to 64. It's so nice. Anyway, that will get us the booster cards, which will extend the range, and I can get my wireless crafting terminal back. Not sure if it's going to go across dimensions. That should be what the infinity booster card does, but I'm not sure whether that is... It uses up energy whenever you do it, basically. So we'll see if what this mod actually requires. If it's a different mod, indeed, than we did originally. So let's just go and grab our rest of our graphite. And grind up the ender pearls. And we get, oh, that's ender pearl powder. No, I wanted, it's probably going to be pulverizer, specifically pulverizer. Let's put you in there. I use something different. You're going into the system, and I can't tell. It looks like it's the right ingredient, though, so that can go. And we'll go and see if we can just make up that wireless crafting terminal just to finish up the episode. Are you done? Yep. I thought I'd chunk loaded everything, but it still takes a little while to actually get between dimensions. Slightly annoying, but yeah, that's something I can deal with. Ender dust. Yeah, ender dust. So wireless boosters, we can make 16, and let's see what the range gets. What that does to the range. 80 meters. That's more than enough for right now. And then this can come out, and then we can just install the Infinity Booster card in here. And now it should work across dimensions. So that's 28.9%. And let's see what happens if we go across dimensions. Will you have problems? So let's go across, head home. Well, our original Void World. And what do you do now? So you are working. You are draining. That's fine. So if I have some kind of wireless top-up system, if I didn't already place one down somewhere, I thought I already had one somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, I'll have to look and maybe improve that next episode. If you've got any comments, any feedback, please double down in the comments down below. But otherwise, hope you've enjoyed the extra episode of Project Ozone 3, and we'll see you next time for probably, well, some boron nitride crafting, I think. We'll see what, excuse me, we'll see what actually is next after that point. What's after it? Ithaxium, Guardian Armor, Superstar Armor. God, Superstar. Sorry, I've just got to check what these are. Superstar is Wither Bones, but that's EMCable, and that is probably something that I've already got in the system. That shouldn't be a problem. Guardian is Guardian Scales, again EMCable, and dropped by the Elder Guardians and by Guardians. Not sure if I've fought those yet, but yeah, I guess we can tell. And then Ithaxium is, please don't be something, oh no, please don't be NuclearCraft. Please don't be NuclearCraft. No. That's not looking good. Yeah, that's not looking good for my avoidance of NuclearCraft, is it? Well, if anyone knows a workaround, do let me know. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to have a look how to make that. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. And as always, thanks for watching.